In a war-torn world, the Empire has crushed nearly every rival nation and now dominates the entire continent through sheer military might. A mysterious godlike being narrates that every nation joined this war purely out of fear, hatred, or blind loyalty, rather than any noble cause. In the southern desert, an elite Imperial magic squadron scrambles after losing contact with headquarters mid-battle against enemy forces. Realizing they've successfully lured the enemy into a trap using false intelligence, the squadron's commander orders an immediate encirclement. Their fierce, ruthless commander overrides caution and orders a reckless full-speed breakthrough straight into the enemy's own headquarters. The squadron easily brushes aside a desperate enemy magician squad sent to intercept them, barely slowing their advance. The squadron obliterates the enemy command post in a decisive victory, cementing their reputation as the feared 203rd Aerial Mage Battalion. Exhausted from the desert campaign, the squadron finally returns home to the capital, eager for a well-earned rest. Their commander is revealed to be Major Tanya von de Gurachav, a small child on the outside, but a coldly calculating war hero underneath. Tanya is congratulated for her decisive victory before immediately being briefed on a new and dangerous assignment. She's introduced to officers from a railway unit and a strategic reconnaissance division, hinting at a far more complex operation ahead. Tanya's squadron is secretly redeployed to the tense eastern border, ordered to scout enemy territory without provoking a confrontation. Her subordinates uneasily question the unfair rules of engagement, since only the enemy is permitted to strike the first blow. While observing enemy positions, Tanya's forces discover the Federation has quietly mobilized heavy armored trains and railway artillery near the border. Tanya orders her troops to remain hidden and avoid detection, fully aware that any provoked skirmish could ignite a wider war. Federation fires first, officially declaring war, and Tanya's squadron is finally cleared to unleash their full magical firepower. Imperial forces launch a coordinated assault, targeting the enemy's railway artillery and ground troops with devastating aerial attacks. Tanya privately admits she despises war entirely, viewing it as a wasteful tragedy, even as she ruthlessly annihilates the enemy's artillery. Headquarters redirects Tanya's squadron toward the eastern front, where Allied ground troops are struggling to hold their defensive line. Sensing an opportunity, Tanya proposes an audacious plan, a symbolic strike directly on the Federation's own capital city to sow chaos and panic. Fellow officers are stunned by the sheer boldness of striking an enemy capital with just a single squadron of magicians. Despite fierce objections from cautious officials, Imperial Command approves Tanya's shockingly bold plan due to her proven battlefield reputation. Meanwhile, a young Federation volunteer named Mary Sue arrives eager to fight, writing home about her determination to become a soldier like her father. In Moscow, foreign volunteer battalions from allied nations join the Federation's cause, united only by their shared hatred of the Empire. It's revealed the Federation has forcibly purged all its own magic users into labor camps, distrusting their unusual abilities entirely. Federation leadership boasts to their Secretary General that peace talks with the Empire appear to be progressing smoothly. Unbeknownst to Federation officials, Tanya's squadron has already infiltrated the heart of Moscow itself, preparing their surprise assault. Tanya's squadron boldly infiltrates Moscow's central square, deliberately destroying propaganda symbols rather than civilian targets to maximize humiliation. Tanya insists her troops avoid unnecessary casualties, reminding them the true goal is public humiliation rather than destruction for its own sake. The audacious raid succeeds spectacularly, with Imperial soldiers even burning the Federation's flags on live broadcast for the entire nation to witness. Federation leadership is publicly humiliated and enraged, vowing swift and overwhelming retaliation against the Empire for the demoralizing attack. Even her own superiors admit they underestimated just how effective and audacious Tanya's demonstrative strike against the enemy capital truly was. Officials worry the young officers responsible for the raid have unknowingly guaranteed a furious and immediate Federation counterattack. Back home, Tanya's squadron celebrates their victory with a raucous drinking party, though Tanya herself avoids the alcohol entirely. Her subordinates good-naturedly needle their notoriously disciplined commander, delighted to see her briefly step back and let them enjoy themselves. Tanya quietly reflects that even in the middle of war, shared celebration seems to be something that unites people across every army. Mary Sue, devastated after her allies suffer losses from the raid, is warned by her superior officer not to let personal grief cloud her military duty. Mary furiously insists her fallen comrades deserve vengeance, but her commander firmly reminds her that soldiers fight for duty, not personal revenge. The commander reveals he already knows Mary's father died fighting the Empire, warning her not to confuse justified duty with personal vendetta. The Empire pushes toward a guerrilla campaign strategy, sending Tanya's squadron to establish a forward base at the strategic outpost of Tegenhorf. Officers debate whether they can spare resources to rescue an isolated Allied platoon, surrounded deep behind enemy lines. Analyzing enemy supply routes, Tanya identifies an ideal strongpoint that could simultaneously reinforce trapped soldiers and support future operations. Tanya orchestrates a supply run to reinforce nearby besieged Imperial troops, cleverly disguising it as simple humanitarian aid to boost morale. Her officers quietly reveal they've stockpiled extra medical supplies and comforts for the beleaguered troops, despite Tanya's mock disapproval. Arriving in Tegenhorf, Tanya's squadron rescues a desperate Allied unit on the verge of being overrun, earning immediate respect from local commanders. A grateful local major introduces himself to Tanya, amazed to learn the legendary commander who saved his men is actually a small child.